we travel seems sometimes unsure. There are many windings.
Welcome to the City Advertising Promotion Commission meeting for June. Please turn off your cell phones. First thing is public input. Anyone in the hallway for public?
Sorry, it's my phone going off.
No, I mean, there's no public input, so could we do the roll call, please?
Grinnell.
Here.
Zeller.
Here.
Blankenship.
Here.
Propner.
Here.
Rojek.
Here.
Bridwell and Foster are absent.
Thank you. So we do have a quorum. First thing will be the approval of agenda. Any additions or changes to the agenda that anyone would like? If not, we'll take a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. First item then is approval of the June 2nd, 2010 meeting minutes, which was really our May meeting, I think.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from June 2nd.
So moved. Or second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the June 2nd, 2010 meeting minutes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Never mind.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay. May financial report. Sheila.
This is the financial report for the month ending May 31st, 2010. April revenue collected in May. The balance in the bank at the end of May was $267,965. Collections totaled $76,696. This was 1.7% less than the projected revenue of $78,000 and 8.5% less than the amount collected in May 2009. Lodging was down 7.2% compared to May of last year. Restaurants were also down 9% compared to May of last year. And our collections overall are down 6.1% over last year. Which amounts to about $18,000 in money. So, anybody have any questions or tears?
When did we start collecting 3%? Was that 08?
07, August.
August was. How does this compare to 08? Do you know? Do you have any idea?
Compared
Just
to,
curious.
well, we have this,
Oh, on the back. You're right. You have
this right here.
That's right.
And you can
Forgot
see,
about
you mean as far as, can't really tell percentages, but dollars. Lodging, there's a difference about $14,000. I mean, as far as
So it's-
percentages go. Yeah.
You're looking for trending kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm just looking, it's better than what, 08, but not quite as good as last year. Huh.
Exactly.
Right,
Lots of restaurants.
is, interesting.
Year to date, a little difference for the grand total.
When you compare our numbers to our budgets, and I've sort of been watching this, because restaurants look like they're actually up from what we budgeted, as are hotels.
Yeah.
The two that are down seem to be motels and B&Bs, which of course are two different markets too. So, And I'm not sure if there's any correlation.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. There's not even any hotels that are delinquent or motels that are delinquent or anything that would make a difference.
You know how many less collectors there are?
I sure don't, but I certainly don't know of any motels that have really left. Or, I mean, possibly a few B&Bs, but...
Yeah, there's a couple of B&Bs that are gone. So.
Right. But...
Well, something I was just watching, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Any other questions for Sheila on the financial report?
Things that I've heard is that the numbers for the money we're collecting now was a good month for most people, which was May. I mean, I've heard that from several people say they had a really good May.
You know,
May and June, or June seems to be for a lot of folks has picked up, at least from what I've heard also. Go ahead, Rick.
on our form that we fill out for lodging, it asks us our occupancy basically. Are people filling that out? So I'm the only one that's doing that.
Yeah. Hello.
All right. I was just curious.
Yeah, that was an attempt a while back to try to
Yeah.
gather the information so we would have something to track so we could trend. But people are very reluctant to do that. Even from the very beginning, there was only a small handful of folks that would do that. So, so it hasn't proved as useful as we would like it to have been, I think. So. Any other questions?
We don't have any way of judging traffic, however, do we? Whether we're having more traffic than we had before, or more people here or anything. I mean, bodies, we don't have any way of judging that.
Well, you got the chamber, I guess, but...
It's whoever visits the chamber.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Again,
no.
you'd have to assume there's a correlation between the number of people who visit the chamber and the number of people who visit the city. But no, we don't, there's no count.
It seems to me that in the last 2 weeks, we possibly have had more people, but we're still not getting more people during the week, I don't think. And our, and of course, our demographic during the week is all older people, because even with the kids out of school, it doesn't seem that we have as many kids this year as we did have. But that's just, you know, from my little corner of the world up there, and so I have no way of knowing whether this is true anywhere. I wish we had some way of tracking that. It's sort of like a how are we doing thing. What are we doing and is it working and all that kind of thing. We have no way of judging that.
To see if the people are here, these numbers are going to be up.
Well,
They're going to be a little down. I mean, if they come, they have to eat.
Well, yeah, but they could be spending less, you know.
Yeah. Now you don't know. Lynn had indicated that a couple meetings ago that people were coming to dinner about as much as before. So the number of seats he had were the same, but they were buying less. They skipped the soup. They skipped the dessert. So the numbers might be there. But
have you found that your average check is up or down, or anybody who has a restaurant, or I mean?
Bobby's our only restaurant person.
well, Bobby and
Yeah,
Lynn.
Bobby, but
Someone, I'm trying to remember who told me, Rick, but one of the restaurant operators told me that people who used to come in and buy a bottle of wine are now